Новини від Олічки.
І в тебе розради шукає, могутній і сильний, зупиниш ти зло і зглянешся над нашим краєм. О Боже, дай нам з неба миру в кожну сім'ю, в кожну родину, благослови всю Україну, підтримай в тяжку годину.
Visited troops who have lost limbs and families who have lost loved ones. I have seen the schools and the apartments, the churches that have been bombed, and most of all, I have seen the strength and courage of the people of Ukraine, and they will win this war if we help them. So, let's get a few things straight right at the start. Volodymyr Zelensky is not a dictator. Ukraine did not start this war. Putin is a war criminal and a thug, and he should not be at the bargaining table without Zelensky being there too. We need you, President Zelensky. Do not resign. Do not leave. We need your leadership to continue.
And children were born with birth defects. Americans need to know this. And Ukrainians know this history. They know it not just by reading history books. They know this history because they've lived it. They have lived and suffered Russian sadism.
Stand with Ukraine! Stand with Ukraine! Stand with Ukraine, America! Stand with Ukraine! Today we stand united by a cause greater than ourselves, justice, freedom, and right of Ukraine to exist as independent nation. 3 years ago, the world watched in horror as Russia unleashed its full-scale war against Ukraine. But let me remind you, the war started 11 years ago in Ukraine.
Americans came together 3 years ago. It was consensus. Republicans and Democrats to support Ukraine. We passed measure after measure of financial and military assistance. been huge margins, but it has been eroding. About real estate or about minerals. This is about the sovereignty of an independent nation which Vladimir Putin wants to eliminate. We cannot let that happen. The stakes are far too high, obviously for the people of Ukraine, but all across the world in terms of international rule of law. Thank you to all of the supporters here in Connecticut for realizing and seeing that and understanding that and also standing up for that, which we cannot let up. We cannot stop in terms of making sure that the people of Ukraine succeed, because all of us have a stake in their success. Thank you very much.
And I'm going to invite Maya, who is holding a sign. Maya, come over here. I would love for you to stand up here. She made this sign herself. And this sign says it all, doesn't it? And I'm here today as a very proud Polish American, because no one knows better than the people of Poland what it is like to have to live under Russian domination. They have been incredible allies to the people of Ukraine for the past 3 years since that illegal invasion that Vladimir Putin brought forward. And I will tell you that your presence here today is really important, because it shows the power that we all have here in this country and beyond. We need to stand up for freedom, and we need to stand up for democracy, because as Maya has shown us, when one democracy is threatened, all democracies are threatened, even here in this country.
Romania has been shoulder to shoulder with Ukraine. We have cared deeply for what is happening to Ukraine. Your security is intertwined with Romania's security. Romania has contributed militarily by providing Patriot missiles and many other defense items to Ukraine, humanitarian assistance, and has engaged in the security of the Black Sea area, because we understand that your security is our security.
This fight for the independence, for your freedom, is important for you, for us, for the whole entire world. You cannot give up. And that's why you have these supporters around you. I'm here from American Lithuanian community.
Our Jewish community has channeled our compassion into action. Together with the American Joint Distribution Committee and the Jewish Agency, we've been able to deliver vital assistance to Ukrainian refugees and communities across the country. Medical supplies, generators, food, housing, reaching those who need it the most. And none of this would have been possible without the generosity of people across this community. However, humanitarian aid alone is not enough. We must, as Senator Blumenthal and our elected officials said, we must raise our voices now more than ever and call on our elected officials to maintain unequivocal support for Ukraine. This includes constant diplomatic pressure, ongoing humanitarian assistance, and robust military aid that empowers Ukraine to safeguard its sovereignty. History has shown us time and time again that if aggression goes unchecked, innocent people suffer, and the foundations of democracy are weakened everywhere. For the Jewish community, this crisis resonates with particular poignancy. Our own historical experience reminds us that we can never afford to be bystanders when human lives and freedom are under assault. We all have a moral obligation to act, to speak up, and to stand alongside those who are fighting for the right to live in peace and security.
Дорого заплачено